Welcome back, YouTube. Today we have a little posterior chain day, glutes, hamstrings, upper back, and yeah, it's kind of the all the muscle groups that I need to work the most and prioritize. So we're going to warm up here with some single leg glute bridges, walking lunges, just some things to kind of fire up the hamstrings, lats, glutes, and then see how heavy we can get today on some RDLs and other kind of hamstring isolation exercises. Oh yeah, just in time.
Hell yeah, get it.
For the show. You and Dan have a big rivalry today, or this weekend?
Huh?
You and Dan got a big rivalry this weekend?
Dan? Pansy?
Yeah.
Oh, you follow him
I don't think so.
on Facebook?
I'm not really on Facebook. I mean, I have a Facebook, I'm just never on it.
Yeah. He's so funny.
Getting a good, solid glute stretch while pumping up the quads a little bit. Trying to rotate that knee in, just stretch that glute a little bit more. Using the straight arm pull down here for a little lat warm up, but trying to just make sure I'm focusing on the idea of warming up and stimulating a muscle is having better overall connection and sensation to it. So I'm doing 10 reps, but it might actually take me 15 reps to feel the sensation that I need. So I might do 5 reps, feel what I need to feel, and then move in to doing 10 quality warm-up repetitions. It's not so fatiguing that it's going to take away from the overall movement, the overall workout, because that's the whole benefit of doing a warm-up. Okay, so move on to some hamstrings and then come back to the lats later. You hand me this weight in a second. Watch your fingers. Ouch. Oh, okay, sorry. They get up real quick, but
Maybe not.
they'll top out
I'll top out.
much faster too. I'm gonna flip this way, Jeremy. See if I can get a little more range. Oh.
You really hate these, don't you? You need to get the payments. Gotta get the payments and then we'll attack this. When you get your movements. Annoy her.
Oh, failure. This is why your wife left you. After the line curls, that's tough. Don't get too crazy this weekend, Sarah. Be on your best behavior. We'll pull up and chaperone you.
I've got it. I've got it.
You own a black belt. It doesn't mean you are a black belt. Okay, hamstrings are adequately warmed up. No, actually we are about to finish them off. So lying hamstring curls, RDLs, and now some seated leg curls before we get into some upper back work. We're gonna try and just really annihilate these. We'll get a little break and then keep things pumping for one more set before we get into some back work. TikTok. Spring break. I mean, it's fucking 30 degrees and he's driving a convertible. It's a nice convertible, but still. Spicy hamstrings. No greater feeling. But it's back time. Really been enjoying using the assisted pull-up machine, mostly just because you can control tempo, quality of contraction, not trying to have to use any kind of momentum or anything like that, and just keeping tension in the lats the entire time. The lengthened position and really just pulling the chest through at the top position. A lot harder to do for the amount of reps that I want to do if I were to just try and do straight up pull-ups, because trying to hit 12 to 15 reps, realistically, body weight pull-ups, no assistance, I could probably hit one set of 12 at this point with the weight that I'm at right now. Yeah, to get 15 body weight, or even just get multiple sets of 12 would be a feat at 220, 225. indirectly getting a pretty good bicep pump. So can't be mad about that. We'll get one more set here, and we'll get some neutral grip rows, rear delts, and I think that should be it. Just barely got 12 there. Trying to focus on going neutral grip, slightly wide, not, pull down bar wide, but shoulder grip, maybe a little bit wider than shoulder grip. Really just to keep the lats engaged in this low row. Definitely feel a lot more lats compared to the close grip handles. That feels a lot more like rhomboid, the way I'm really rounding my chest forward and keeping those arms really long in that lengthened position, as opposed to here, all that length has to kind of come from my lats because I can't really get forward like this. Because I'm staying out wide, I feel a deeper stretch in the lats the entire time. And then getting back to the contracted position, a little bit more difficult, but worth it for sure. We'll get one more solid set here. Maybe a couple of partial reps to failure. Just really try to feel that stretch as long as possible. Got a little trappy on that last one, but lats felt really good. Probably the best set of this exercise I've done since on the program in terms of lats just staying engaged, lats staying active in both the stretch position, but also the retracted position. So it's one of those days where I'd like to do more of this because it feels so good, but not gonna take away from future gains that could be made by doing excessive volume today. Don't want to burn it all out, blow your wad a little too early in the year. It's only like the second week of January. Rear delts are oftentimes looked at from an exercise of how far can you get back, when in reality, I think even if you're going to sacrifice a little bit of range of motion, if you focus on width, it tends to make a much bigger difference in terms of the quality of contraction. It's so easy to get a lot of range of motion from rhomboids, teres, all these other muscle groups, traps, but if you're not really targeting that rear delt, who cares how far you go if you're training the wrong muscle? So you want to have a really sculpted upper back, really nice round shoulders, but if you're doing this focused on weight and retraction without creating width, I think you could be leaving meat on the bone and leaving meat off of your bone. Makes sense in my head. So we're gonna keep just pecking away here. Come on. We'll get one more set and then check on things. Lower end of the rep range there, maybe even on that last set, maybe didn't get full reps all the way to 12, full range of motion, but the quality of every single rep and feeling it in the right place was probably the best it's ever been for this movement specifically. So keeping the traps out of it, keeping the rhomboids out of it, isolating the rear delt, focusing on width, keeping tension in the right place, that was unmatched. So not too upset about maybe not getting 12 full reps and hitting some partials, because my rear delts are a little toast. Okay, so business as usual. Difficult to take the shirt off on a back day, so that's how you know it was a good time. But creating some width. Oh, still got some work to do on that pose, but hamstrings popping. Glutes felt really good today, so can't really complain. Food can be a lot better. Wasn't too far off the plan, but check-in yesterday was not the best. A little heavier than I would want to be. Some water retention from maybe a higher sodium meal the night before. A little Asian food after picking up Cass from the airport. And yeah, a lot of soy sauce, a lot of MSG, the good stuff, everything that makes it taste good makes the weigh-ins not so great. So gonna definitely buckle some things up there, tighten some things up so I can get tightened up, and yeah, just think long-term. Can't think day-to-day, gotta think every day leads towards a bigger light at the end of the tunnel, a bigger prize, a trophy, a medal, a sword, who knows. So with that being said, thanks for watching. We got a big push day tomorrow. And yeah, we're just gonna keep dialing things in as the year goes on. Just the beginning, only getting better and better. But thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all that stuff. I'll see you tomorrow or on the next one or eventually, depending on when you see this. So yeah, bye.